copywriters! Welcome to my YouTube channel, and for today's video, I'm going to share with you my research process. So, isa to sa mga most requested videos ng mga copywriters na kilala ko. So, I want to share it with you because I really believe in yun talaga, I believe that writing good copy or persuasive and converting copy is the result of doing your research. Alright? So, I actually have 3 favorite ways to do my research, and I will share it with you everything today. And I hope you will learn something new, a thing or two from this video. Alright, so let's start with the basics. So when I say basics, this includes the basic ways to do your research. This includes Amazon, forums, and Reddit. Although Reddit is a forum, but of course there is a separate way on how you can do your research on Reddit. Alright, so let's start with Amazon. Alright, so andito tayo sa Amazon, and this is actually one of my go-tos kapag nagre-research ako and whenever I'm tasked na gumawa ng copy for a product or a service. So, for instance, you were tasked or one of your projects is to write copy for a weight loss program or a weight loss product. So, let's say na you're also here's the thing. Ito pala, before we proceed with Amazon research, it's very important that you know who is the market for the product. Kanino ibebenta ni client or ni prospect yung product na isusulat mo, right? Because if you don't know who's the market, mahirap siyang isulat because you don't know exactly kung ano na ba yung level of awareness ni market. So I have a separate video for the level of awareness. You can click on the link below after watching this video. So it's very important that you know who is this for. Kasi once you know your market, it's just easy to write the copy. You will know what exactly to research, what to include on your copy, right? So it's very important that you ask your client, who is this for? Who's your market? Who are you selling this offer or this product? So for the sake of this video, let's focus. Let's say our market are women ages 30 to 50 years old who wants to lose weight. Alright? Who wants to lose weight. So what you need to do in the product, and let's say the product is ano bang magandang product? And let's say the product is a weight loss book or ebook, right? So it's very important that you know that kasi hindi mo alam kung kanino mo isusulat yung copy kung wala yung mga avatar na yun. Okay? So, first of all, when you write your copy, when I do my research, I always go to Amazon and since it's an ebook, I will find as another competitor that sells the same product. Una, it should sell the same product, and second, it should, or if it's not the same product, at least it sells, that product caters to the same market. Alright, so ulitin ko, when I do my research, I always look for 2 things. for 2 criteria. My 2 criteria are, 1, the product, it should be the same product, and second, it could be a different product, but the market is the same, right? So here's what I mean. So it's a weight loss ebook, right? So you can just say weight loss ebook. Alright. So, there are several weight loss ebooks here na lumabas based on after I search. So, it's very important to look for the average customer reviews. Alright? Ayan. Average customer reviews 730, 64, 59, 276. So, I always open those pages or products or ebooks in this case na higher ang ratings. And let's say when I go to this, what I do is I just do 2 things. Actually 3 things. Pero right now, what I do is I scroll down, and instead of reading everything at once na mag-scroll down ako and see all reviews, what I do is I only do 2 things here. I research first, I go to 5-star review and look for all the positive things or positive comments na binigay ni prospect, ni buyer. Or I go to 1-star review to see kung ano yung mga ayaw ni prospect, ni reader, I mean. Doing this, the reason I'm doing this is to know the features and benefits na ayaw at gusto ni prospect. Because by doing that, I will know exactly kung ano yung ilalagay kong wordings or claim doon sa copy na makakapag-engage or makakapag-persuade kay market na basahin yung copy. Alright? So, yan. Please take note of that. Alright. So, when you have this, when you're here, so now, let's go to 5-star review, and I will read everything na andito. But I don't read everything hanggang kung ilang pages man to. I only read 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 pages of Amazon. Right? Kasi yun yung latest. Excuse. And now, I read everything, and I have this research document which includes the problem, solution, desired, possible questions, and possible objections. So whenever I read, I copy-paste whatever I read na magfo-fall under the problem, under the solution, under the desire, under the possible questions and objections. So I'll go through, to show you how I do it, I'll go through this first page para at least you'll have an idea of how I do my Amazon research. Alright? So remember, our product is a weight loss ebook. So I got my copy fast. It's an absolute. Ayan. So I started my intermittent fasting journey. I was 54 years old and has been battling obesity for my entire life. Over the years, I have tried almost every diet out there, starting with blah 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 at 40 years old and yo-yoing my way through Atkins, Zone, Southridge, blah blah blah. So these are very good problems. So I will copy this. Yan. So this copy alone, pwede mo na siyang gawing intro ng ng copy mo, right? So just save it there. And then fast forward to yesterday. Since September 1, I have lost 50 pounds. And I have to come to believe that the answer to my is in fact fasting. So we have your solution, desire, possible, questions, objection. So eto. So for the last several years, I have been working with a nutritionist to try and heal my broken relationship with my food and body. By the time I saw my first Jason Fung video, I was over 300 pounds, seriously contemplating surgery. I genuinely suffer. So this one is a desire, right? Right, that's the desire. So, alright. So solution, it's the Jean Stephen's incredible new book. I realized that it beautifully distills everything necessary. Alright, so I can copy this and lagay ko sa solution because this can be a good copy na pwede kong i-include sa gagawin kong sales page man yan or landing page, depende if they have the same feature or benefit doon sa benefit. I mean, doon sa product na binibenta ni client. Yan. Alright. So, for this case naman, in this case, if you will read this part, these are all features. So, you can take note of it kasi it could be like, this could help when you're writing copy. Let's say, you can claim that if you have a spokesperson, you can claim that that spokesperson like this, Mr. X cared to read the paper and studies in their entirety. So you can claim like, unlike all other doctors that you have talked to regarding your weight gain, Mr. X is different. He reads every paper and studies in their entirety. Therefore, you're rest assured that he really studies what he shared with you. Something like that. So you can take note of that, add it to your research document. That's why I always do my research in a spreadsheet kasi I can always like add tabs without pulling out na ang dami-daming Google documents. So the research alone, I mean this spreadsheet alone can compile all your research. Ayan. It took me 3 days. Okay, so yeah. You can let's add this solution because it's intermittent fasting. And for this part, you can, if you will read her current book, Fast Paced Repeat, is practically an encyclopedia with all the information you will ever need to make intermittent fasting work for you. So you can also copy this and add another sheet like descriptions or terms, right? So pwede mo na siyang gamitin. Pwede mo na tong gamitin sa copy mo. So just compile everything, collect everything dun sa document. And yan. Those documents, those research documents or research terms na kinopy-paste mo can write the copy for you. Over 40 years of diet, mentality, and struggle, and this is the go-to recipe. Ayan. So, I will copy this, add the description, because these are very good descriptions for the ebook. Ayan, I've lost 20 pounds effortlessly. So, this is your desire, diba? You want to lose 20 pounds effortlessly. Although that was the result, pero for someone else, that's the desire. So, just go to the next pages and do the same. Copy everything that you think is appropriate under the problem, under the solution, under the desire, under the possible questions, and under the possible objections. So now, wala pa tayo ditong possible questions and objections. So how can you check for objections and possible questions? So first thing is go to 1-star or 2-star reviews. Let's go to 2-star kasi when I checked the 1-star, medyo konti siya. Ayan, so you will read, all you need to do is to read everything and see if ano yung mga possible objections. Ayan, this book makes for an extremely long to read to cover the topic of it. Ayan. So, this book makes for an extremely long read to cover the topic of IF. So, you can add its objection. Kasi when you write your copy naman, doon sa your new copy para doon sa binibentang ebook ni client, you can say that this is just a medium length, or this is not, although this ebook is like 100-page long ebook, you will not feel bored reading the book because blah 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 blah, because it delves deeper on the science of IF and how it works. So you will answer these objections. So ayan. Okay. I felt like a school student being forced to read an assignment. It's downright dull. I understand how it goes. Okay, so I'll just include these objections. It's not the information that okay, writing style is hard to follow. Okay, so it feels like high school class. Okay. So, you can just copy and paste the objections here. And so, usually talaga, dito sa 1 or 2 stars, dyan ko nakukuha yung mga objections ni client, ng leaders. So, about the questions, you can go to the website. Doon mismo sa website, and then scroll down, and there's a section there about that people can ask questions. Pero if there are no questions, then that would be okay. Pero there are instances na right here at the top, before the reviews, there are question sections. There is a section for questions that buyers or prospects ask questions. So you can copy paste those questions and paste it under here, possible questions. So you do the same continuously dito sa document na to, and I just pick the top 5 whenever I'm doing my research sa Amazon. 4 or 5, 3 to 5, that's okay. And then I do the same here. Alright? Because gusto kong malaman kung ano yung commonality ng mga struggles ni prospect. And when should I stop? When should you stop? When you already notice na halos paulit-ulit na lang yung sinasabi yung nakukuha mong responses. Like, paulit-ulit na lang nilang sinasabi na, I've been working with a nutritionist. Ayan. So, if there's still something unique na bihira nilang sinasabi or nababasa mo based sa forum, then you include it here. Pero if paulit-ulit na, then it's time to stop and go do your research on another platform, which is, as we discussed, is forum and Reddit. So I'm going to share with you how I do my research on forum and Reddit. So for now, I hope you learned something new when you're doing your Amazon research. So if you learned a thing or two, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye!